I'm Zachary Fowler, and this is the Puckerbrush Primitive Gathering. All right, we're here at Puckerbrush. Got to get set up, get cracking. We're a little bit late. Start making some slingshots for people and having some fun. Let's do this. Ready, aim, fire. Nice. Nailed it. How many shots does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Oh. Check out this cool little lean-to. And see who gets a fire first.
Fire. This little thing right here, actually I think it needs a little half circle carved into the end of the spindle to help hold it in place.
I think he's on to something. Did you get it? I think you got it.
Now let's just let that grow a little bit. Where's the mouse now?
Well, there you go. One more use for the cold steel shovel.
Now you need fire.
Yeah, now I gotta like make a video on 150 uses for a cold steel shovel. Look at that.
It's mouse pee in the mouse nest that probably doesn't want to ignite.
Yeah. There you go. Fire, official fire with the cold steel shovel. You've seen
I'll
it?
put it out.
Remember, you've seen it here first. And it's a fire putter outer. Boom. That's awesome. We found a beaver in its natural habitat. He's using the litter box so we won't harass him. Good beaver, good beaver. Going for a swim. It is hot out here. What a beautiful place. Oh, game changer. That was awesome. That was worth it. Now back up there to play with the kids some more. We ran out of slingshot frames for the kids. I think we brought like 40 of them. And so they wanted hot dog money, so we sent them off into the woods, and they're snapping off and cutting branches down everywhere, left and right. Hopefully nobody gets in trouble. All right, you got all... What? Ha ha ha. Very funny. All right, that passes inspection. That's good. You got to go bigger. Look, watch, watch. This is too small. Keep trying. All right, you guys got your 12. So there's your hot dog money. Who's the money man? All right, money lady. She's got it. So I left my Wi-Fi on, which totally kills your phone when you're out here, something like that. I didn't realize it was still on. And I got this awesome thing this company sent me on Amazon. I'll link it below here so you can get one. I've wanted something like this for the longest time. One of the biggest questions people ask me is like, did you have solar panels to charge your cameras when you were out there on alone? I didn't, but if I had something like this, I think this is gonna be part of my everyday heavy, long camping and filming gear now, because I could charge batteries for cameras. I can pretty much do anything with it. And right now we're under a canopy and it's cloudy out, but this thing's like an 80-watt panel, can charge your laptop. You got the right attachment. There's a straight up USB right here. like every good USB, you gotta try it 3 times before you get it the right way around. And boom, you just plug it in and plug in your phone. And she's good to go. It's down to 32% because I didn't notice what I was doing. I'll leave it here for an hour, we'll see what it does. It says that it's charging. I'll see what it does in an hour. So what do you got going on here?
We are making birch tar. This container here is full of scraps of birch bark. And it's basically a dry distillation method where it's an oxygen-starved fire basically, and as you'll see when I pull this out, there's a container down below that's catching the oil that's rendered out of the bark.
So I didn't realize that before, using it for finish on things. I'll have to try that on a natural fork slingshot.
Absolutely.
But I've heard of for sure it makes a great bug dope, except for it's very, very messy.
It is.
It's not the kind of bug dope you put on at a fancy family reunion.
True enough.
or maybe for us it is, but
to use it as bug dope, you break it down. I guess it's 5/8 olive oil and 3/8 of the tar. It's pretty strong stuff. They use it in Siberia. I'll tell you what. I'll actually.
Yeah, that's where I seen them do it. Is that
Happy People?
Happy People.
Yeah.
Happy People. You're in the Taiga. If you haven't seen the video, you got to find it somewhere. I don't know where you can find it. Maybe I'll put the link below from Amazon. That's a great, the best.
Yeah. This is the top of a beer keg.
Yeah.
And then I put a piece of stainless here and just welded it around. And that's just a pot from like Goodwill.
Yeah.
In its simplest form, you put a can in the ground, sheet of steel with a hole in it, and another can full of birch bark on top of it and seal it with, so this is kind of gilding the lily.
Uh-huh.
But you can do it as a, pretty basic method, That's the remnant from the earlier cook. And it'll burn like crazy. It doesn't take a spark well, but
that's birch bark turned to char.
Yeah. Oh.
It's still pretty hot.
Yeah.
Oh, it does have an oily viscosity, oily feel to it.
Smell good?
It's smells like tar.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I'll go show it off.
Would you look at that coloration? It's like natural tanning oil there. I could like, this is the kind of thing I put on myself when I oil up for my bodybuilding competition and I'm trying to show off the muscles.
Well, maybe you could be like the birch tar dude at the Olympics.
Yeah.
The guy with the olive oil.
Yeah.
You could be like with birch tar.
Wow, I love that shelter. That is cool. I want to build something like that up at my place for like having people over. I think that would be pretty neat. That or like a giant roundhouse, Viking house, something huge and get us out of the sun or out of the rain if it came, so you don't have to stop having fun.
Oh, my on YouTube. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, same thing. They're on posted on YouTube.
Nice, that thing works awesome. Even under the canopy, with the rainy day, putting out juice. It's like overkill for what I need just to charge my phone, so. And it's not even all that heavy. This is a great canoe pit companion or whatever, especially for people that are doing all this filming stuff and playing around. If you're not leaving your phone behind, this is awesome. Highly recommended. Link below in the description. There we go. That went a lot quicker than last time. You're having the little strings tied on. That first time I did it, it took so long. Kind of a soft setup. My tarp's a little bit hinky on that tree right there. I think I'd still stay completely dry should it rain. But right now I'm just concerned about the dew. And I set it up a little high. Hopefully I can get into it. But I'm looking forward to a bug-free night with comfy sleep in my hammock. This has been a great day shooting slingshots with the kids, hanging out with them, and meeting people. We still got a nice little night of things going on, bonfires, and who knows what else we'll get up to.
In the blast. I just watched the clinker.
It's a butter knife because it's soft steel, so we can't really make it for a good knife.
I think we're going to have to live with that, but that's actually kind of cool looking, really.
Yeah.
Just a little, we couldn't see it in the dark and didn't straighten it right out. Let's see. They're gentle. Now let's straighten it out. It's bending this way and we don't want it to, so tap it down so it straightens it out again. Good. Now back to the horn. We're going to go way out where it's skinny. Hit right close to the horn. Okay, let's straighten it out again this way.
There you go.
All right, now let me put in a little more here on the horn real quick, and then we'll see where we need to go next.
Yeah, I know.
Face in there?
Yeah. Oh, it'll break.
I closed mine right up, and the man who was my teacher in this workshop, his name was Dimitri Jarek Harris from New Canaan, New Hampshire. Great big burly Greek guy with a great sense of humor, but he looked at me and he looked at that thing and he looked back at me and he said, "You know what, Doug? You're going to like it a lot better if you open it up a little." And I said, "Why do you think so?" He says, "Well, you got to always leave a little place for the spirit to get in and out."
Oh, yeah.
And I never forgot that he told me that, and it's true.
The Navajo rugs.
So there you have it. The spirit can get in and out now.
Yep.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
See the water bucket?
Yeah, dip it in there.
Dip it in and swish it around. Just feel the whole thing and see if that's agreeable.
How'd you do?
Great.
That beautiful work. Good job.
I feel like going away to somewhere peaceful, somewhere where the river's high and strong, diving in so deep so I could die in peace. No one will see me anymore. 2, 3, 4. Long summer night was ended with a cry. Wow. All the tears I cannot hold inside anymore.
Alright, the night is over. I'm all tucked in into my little hammock world here. Got my light hanging. I'm all cozy. It is nice. Mosquitoes are nasty out there. I'm cozy in here. I managed to get up into the hammock even though it was a little bit of a jump. I think if I was to put a ridgepole between the two trees so you could walk out on the ridgepole and then hop up into your hammock, you could put this at any height between two trees as long as you lashed I guess it wouldn't be a ridgepole at that point. It would be like a foot walking pole and then climb into your hammock. And I think I'd feel comfortable as long as it wasn't windy because trees move more. I think I'm going to try it. See how high I can get the hammock up and spend the night in it right up at the top of the trees. That'd be awesome. Find two trees and drag a big pole up there and yeehaw. Well, that's for another video, because tonight I go to bed. Good night. See you in the morning. Nice. Another beautiful night's sleep in the hammock. This thing is cozy. I think the coffee is calling to me. Come out. We'll get some coffee. Do this without falling on my face. That's a long drop. Oh yeah, nice. There we go. Now I'm good. Any coffee over here? Get tea. That's so English of you. Guess I'm still riding. Alright. Still on the hunt for the perfect coffee. Or just any coffee would be nice right now. We didn't bring anything with us. coffee-wise. Good morning, little guys. I found it. Found the coffee. I'm getting the last drops of this one. That's the good stuff at the bottom there. And some extra good stuff here. What do we got? Venison, pork, some pancakes, and beans. Yeehaw. Now, I don't know who anybody is there. You know, we need our little logos there floating above everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Do that. I'll add that. Oh, I'll go back and add that in the post edit. So this is right here, and right here, and here, and here. Now you guys know what they look like in real life.
That's right.
Wow. You did that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Thanks a lot. It is amazing, isn't it? Thank you.
And so the handle, what, goes on like this?
Yeah. Like that.
Gets riveted?
Yeah. And he's working on the handle now. We had to stop between the fire and rewrite it.
Oh, that's
That is gorgeous. It's a forged fly swatter. Here, let me. I got one on your head.
Sorry for that there.
What did you do to your slingshot?
So I notched it right there, and notched it there, and notched it there for my fingers, and made a notch that was longer so I could wrap my finger around there, and a notch for my thumb right there.
That is beautiful.
You ready?
Yeah.
Now it's.
So like that.
Show me. All right. That's custom. Some seriously custom work. Good job. What'd you make? Can I see?
Show you the teapot
Oh, look at that.
and a cup.
And a cup. What a beautiful cup. All right, we're all packed up, ready to go. Heading back to home.